But you know my first guest from his great performances in such films as Heathers and True Romance. Starting today, you can see him with Nicolas Cage in the new movie Windtalkers. Please welcome Christian Slater. Good to have you here. Thank you. This is, you have never been a guest on the show, but you did visit our show once. Is that right?
Yeah. I was, I think I was hosting an episode of SNL, and we all got word that there was a very special guest that was going to be on your show, so we all...
You didn't come down to see me. You came down to... It's not enough that I'm here.
No, we love you, but this was a long time ago. I mean,
sure.
This was,
This
is long
this was back
time
before
ago.
Tony Robbins remolded me.
That's right. Yeah. Thank God for Tony.
Yeah. So who was it you were coming to visit?
It was William Shatner.
William Shatner?
Yeah. It was...
I have to say, I revere William Shatner.
Sure,
But
yeah.
every time he's on the show, it is an insane interview.
Really?
You never know what that guy's going to say. It's always madness when he's on the show.
Wow.
What was it like? Did you get to talk to him at all?
Well, you know, it's interesting now because now I have the same dressing room, which is kind of cool. You know, I like being...
We call it the Shatner room.
The Shatner room, exactly. So, yeah, no, I went in there and... really, just I was excited, and you know I was there with Adam Sandler, and basically he didn't pay any attention to us. we were sort of in a corner of the dressing room. It's a small room, and he just didn't say anything to us, and he just kind of picked up the phone and started making calls, and we just sort of stood there.
Right.
Okay, there he is.
You have to understand. He's traveled the galaxy. That guy. He's not going to get excited about Adam Sandler and Christian Slater.
No, he has seen it all. He has definitely seen it all.
Now, this movie, Windtalkers, I have to ask you something about this. This is, once again, one of those movies where to train the actors to be realistic as people that are in combat, they sent movie stars to boot camp.
Boot camp, yeah.
And I'm always thinking, I would just tell my agent, no, I'm not going to boot camp. I'll act tired, you know? I'll act all dirty, rub some dirt on me, and I'll go like, whoa, a lot. But, But they actually sent you to, how was this camp? Was it really rough?
It was rough. I mean, yeah, it was one of the requirements. John Woo really was adamant and very insistent about all of us going and you know, getting as much of an authentic and realistic feel for the whole experience as we possibly could. And it was scary. I mean, the first couple of days, you know, they had these drill sergeants there, these big, you know, sort of giant, beefy guys yelling things in our faces and humiliating us and trying to see what we were made of, that sort of stuff.
It wouldn't, I mean, 2 hours into it, I would just be saying, okay, I want my cell phone back, I want to call my agent.
No, they stripped us of everything. I mean, literally stripped us of everything.
It's starting to sound very erotic.
Yeah.
I don't think this was a boot camp.
It was a booty camp. That's what it was.
But you had a good time. Do you think it helped you in the movie?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it was great. It brought all the actors together, and sorry, I'm laughing about that.
Cracking yourself up, are you?
I'm really having a great time. Sorry I didn't do this sooner.
No, that's all right.
It's really fun.
Now you got to be in pretty good shape because I understand that you're pretty serious about karate, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, the last karate was something I always wanted to do, and the last year or so I kind of got into it a little bit with my son. You know, I kind of wanted him to have that kind of foundation and that basis, so I started to you know, take some classes with him.
So you take classes with your son.
Yes.
How good's your son?
Well, he's 2, so.
Well, so you can still take him.
Yeah,
Ah, gotcha. Try it again. I don't want to.
He's my training partner, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd heard all these stories about, parents that do that with their kids,
Yeah.
but they just send the kid off to the class,
Right.
and then the kids end up kicking the hell out of the parents, all over the house, and they're running
Right.
the show. So I figured it made sense if he and I both did it together.
When he's a teenager, you're going to have really, amazing arguments. Where you guys are fighting your way through the house.
Yes, exactly.
It's going to be like Clouseau and Cato, just fighting each other.
That's right.
Now, I'm curious, have you learned, through karate, have you learned how to disable, someone who's bigger than you or stronger than you? I mean, I know that you're supposed to say, oh, we would never use
Very,
it.
very peaceful art, of course.
Right, but we all know secretly it'd be fun to kick someone's ass sometime.
Secretly, sure, yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, there's certain nerve points and pressure points that you can push on a person and just they'll just go right out.
Is that true?
It's sort of incredible. Yeah.
So if I came at you right now, you could pretty much just immobilize me.
For like a Vulcan death grip sort of thing. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I
Don't
would
try it though.
It's funny because Max wants.
Say
I worked, actually. Yes. I would lose. I have to be honest with you. I don't care what martial art you know, I would lose that fight so quickly.
Oh, please.
Because I revert to this right away. And quit it. I shout quit it a lot.
Yeah.
Which
that
is my...
a good fighting technique, yes.
I want to have my own martial arts school where I just teach people to say quit it.
Yeah. Cut it out, you're hurting.
Cut it out, that hurts.
Yes.
Let's talk about Windtalkers. This is a true story. This is based on a real historical
on true
fact.
events. It's a chapter of our history that not a lot of people know about. I didn't know anything about it. When I read the script, it was just, I learned a lot. I had no idea the influence that the Navajo Indians had in helping us to win the war and really turn the tides.
And it's basically, as I understand it, the Japanese were very good at breaking our codes. And we started to use Navajo language, which they couldn't crack.
Exactly. They spoke in a way and in a language that they just weren't able to decipher, and it was a code that was classified top secret for 20 years, even after the war, because they thought they could use it again at some point. But now it's been declassified, and now it's great that the story is coming out, and it's wonderful that John Woo was able to sort of shine a light on this particular chapter.
And they can get some credit too.
Yes.
We have a clip here. What do we need to know?
I think it's a clip of Nick Cage telling me not to get too close to my code talker because the conflict of the movie is that the code is more valuable than the human being.
Okay.
So if we get too close to these guys, we may have to take them out if they get captured.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Windtalkers.
Sure.
Your duty with Jasco have anything to do with these Navajo radio men?
I'm not at liberty to say.
I see you got a new stripe there. Me too. So I'm guessing the same orders you ain't at liberty to tell me are the same orders I ain't at liberty to tell you. It's a hell of a thing, huh?
Yeah, democracy, Sergeant. It's the Marines.
Yeah. Look pretty normal, I guess.
Expecting them to wear war paint.
I mean, we ought to go introduce ourselves. Look a little lost to me.
Anderson. I wouldn't get too friendly.
I read a New York Times review of this movie. Really good review.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Good. Cool.
Windtalkers is in theaters now. Christian, don't wait till Shatner's back to visit us again.
This is my last stop on the tour. I'm thrilled. Thanks.
Come on
man.
back.
Thank you.
Christian Slater, everybody. George Gray coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
You want to see how powerful Sunkiss really is? Watch this. Oh, girls.
Get that Sunkiss!
Sunkiss, experience the charge.
Every day, Texas wakes up to billions of allergens. Introducing Clarinex, Clarinex provides receptor protection to help block histamine. Get 24-hour non-drowsy relief for any allergy, anywhere, anytime. Side effects are similar to sugar pill, including sore throat, dry mouth, and fatigue. Wherever you are, whatever your allergy, talk to your doctor about new Clarinex.
Sub-Zero flavor inside, delicious cold minty shell outside. The gum that puts your breath on ice for a long time. Dentine Ice, nothing's colder than ice.
Problem with razor burn? The new Extreme 3 from Schick balances 3 blades on a central pivot for a close, comfortable shave. The Extreme 3. Get close, not burned.
Oh, he's so busted.
It's okay. One of my steak medium.
He's got issues.
Hello. Let me check. All right. 2:30. Perfect.
Nice pants. These things are amazing.
Introducing Dockers Mobile Pad.
Hey, Metroplex, Town Park this Friday evening at Trophy Nissan, where it's never been easier to buy a car or truck. In fact, through tomorrow, over 300 bank repos, lease returns, and trade-ins must go. Just make us an offer. A great selection of sport utilities, maybe a Nissan Crew Cab or a Grand Cherokee. And with $39, you just take over the payments. How about a 2001 Xterra for $229 a month? And don't prejudge your credit. We can help. We've set aside $3 million in finance approvals just for this event. Only through tomorrow at 635 in Galloway.
Trophy, Nissan.